Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to the next part of our Let's Play SimCity. We've had a discussion with the people in the chat, and everyone wants everything. So we're going to build everything simultaneously. Alright, in practice, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build an expo center, since it is a really, really good moneymaker, right? There's no argument there. And then probably factor in an airport, and then go into the Brandenburg Gate. And I think I'm going to take out loans to sort of accomplish that as well. I'd also probably like to do some road upgrades. These dirt roads, I think, have just been around a little too long. It's not going to be too expensive to do, so let's go ahead and bump these up to at least a medium density street, just to try to get... I mean, you know, how much this actually affects traffic versus just allowing building upgrades, yeah, I don't know, but, you know, at least it's going to start looking good. Now, we still have some low density streets around, and I'm just going to have to live with that for now, and so will you. Although, this one, yeah, we can't have this, like, intersection change. That's no good. There we go. For the sake of consistency. Alright, so that is good-ish. Globe is good and cheap. Yeah, there are some really cheap tourist attractions, but we're going to focus maybe on some of the bigger ones. We'll see how it goes. But Expo Center. Let me go, and let's finish this avenue, perhaps. I think this little bit here is gone. What'd you abandon for? Building fire, building fire. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this this avenue using an arc. Have it come out kind of straightish, and then bend over here a little bit for now. I think the airport's going to end up going here. We'll have to figure out exactly what we want to do with it at some point. We still don't have health services, but nah, they can live without it. So, what do we want? Culture buildings, right? Expo Center? What do we think? Here? I was talking about maybe putting another casino here. The Expo Center causes a lot of really bursty traffic, although, frankly, everything kind of does. Still thinking about bringing the train station in right over here. So maybe you'll put this in here, train station there, airport there. We'll put the seaport here, maybe. Let me tuck this in here, and then we might go with another another casino over here, perhaps, and sort of spread things around. Boom. Oh, I forgot that it creates these extra intersections here. That, I don't like how tight this is. Poor tourist attendance. I think it just started, though, so that might not be an actual thing. Oh, you're losing. You're okay. But yeah, we're going to need some more ports. That's okay. That's what loans are for. That's why God invented loans. Boom. Huge amounts of debt, but that's okay, because we're actually still profitable, so we're going to do okay. Let me slow it down for a tick, just while I think. We'll probably start with the port. The seaport. It is, like, it's pretty easy to put down. Right? You just get it there. I don't think I want the port coming in here because I think it's going to cause too much of a traffic jam. Well, no, it could come in here. Maybe we'll put a couple of routes. We'll have one sort of loop around and come in here, and then we'll have another sort of drop off things a little further away, and that might be fine. Like this. We have to improve this and put in the cruise ship dock so we actually get tourists, and we'll need a sign as well. Just because we need signs. This, I believe, is a high-density street, so we will go ahead and build that just to avoid an extra intersection there. And then we will make a really kind of awkward connection. There we go. A little bit better. No! Is this medium density? Oh, crap. Actually, they do look exactly the same. Maybe there's no choice but to have the little intersection there, which is kind of unfortunate. Although I guess the only traffic sort of running through there will be the port traffic. There we go, and we'll do that. That gives us enough room to sort of tuck something in here and get that running. So there we go. So we'll get a little bit more tourist traffic coming in, and I like that. And we still have some money left over, so let's go ahead and build a train station. Again, I want to bring this train station kind of into town over here, a little closer to the touristy stuff. Yeah. It will need a road connection as well, but that should be pretty easy to work with. So with trains, we want the heavy rail. There we are. I want to bring it in over here. I think more like this. We'll go with the German high-speed station. And even though it does create a four-way intersection, I think it might not be the end of the world if we kind of connect it this way. Alright, so we should have lots of tourist traffic coming in now. We've got, you know, kind of some redundant road stuff, and there we go. That's what I was talking about. This little spit of road here is definitely going to cause some traffic issues. But even then, that's not that bad. Like, it's hitting the high congestion point, but it's only a handful of cars that are really being problematic here, and it resolves itself pretty quick. So it might not be too bad at all. We'll see how it goes. I think probably we need some more bus stops out over there. Yeah, so people can hop onto the bus here. Oh, I never did my my park and rides. I don't think it matters. No, forget. People can drive out here. In fact, I'll even... can I bulldoze that stop? Yeah. We don't want buses making the trip way out here. Let's go ahead and upgrade these roads to higher density, since, I mean, we've already got traffic lights everywhere. I don't think it'll really help with the bottlenecks, but it's worth a try. This, can we schedule an event? Yes, we will schedule the biggest and best, assuming we've got the money, and we do. Rock concert brings in lots of people, brings in huge amounts of cash, and we're going to be swimming in it now. Let's go back to cheetah speed and let the good times roll. Hey, Mayor's house. Cool. Now, do I have anything I can build here yet? No. People are ill. Yeah, we've really got to start... Oh, we need trash. We can build a little trash thing over here. Unless the trash thing gives ground pollution, which it probably does. So let's go and build it over here instead. I don't feel like a recycling center is happening anytime soon. We'll play it by ear. There we go. I think we almost always need some extra trucks right away. I will go ahead and build a pair of these. Especially since at first there's a backlog of garbage, so you can tend to use it. Meteors pummel Harper Plains. Oh man, someone's having some issues. And we're still technically in the positive. I really need to build a clinic, but maybe we'll go and see if we can jam in some other touristy gambling thing. The Sleek Casino. I wonder if this is going to give us enough room to build everything. Again, I think it's probably mostly vertical, so I guess this is okay. I don't know if it'll be profitable enough as is. Can we actually upgrade our sci-fi thing? Like, have we gotten anything that'll allow us to do anything here? No. I could build another disco club and get more crappy-ass tourists, but I think we'll leave that be. And this is at max? Yeah, that's at max. We could build another cheap one. These things are actually really easy to put down, really profitable. I could replace them later. I might, you know what? I could do a little touristy, little gambling area right over here, actually. For the people getting right off the train. Again, we're going to build this as a low wealth thing. Low wealth gambler. And a little bit more low wealth attraction. We may not need more of the attraction, but we'll put it down anyway. And a sign right there. As soon as they get off the train, they're like, here, come spend all your money. And people do generally just go for the closest tourist attraction they can find. So most of the train people will go here and hopefully not clutter up the rest of the city. These guys might end up going to the sci-fi casino, and there's a little bit of traffic there and apparently crime. Yeah, we haven't looked at the stats in some time. That's the police station. Oh, it's probably full. 7 criminals. Okay, not quite, but it's getting there. Let's go ahead and add some extra jail cells. And a couple extra police cars. I believe the police cars are definitely still clumping up in the current patch, which is unfortunate because they're not supposed to. But we'll go ahead and pretend that maybe they're not. Right, what do we need to upgrade this? Yeah, casino profits. Well, so we need more casinos to be able to unlock the extra buildings and need power. So apparently we're not buying enough power anymore. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this for now. We never put down a sign. Put down a large turbine. Oh, we can even do the vertical turbines? 3 times as much power for only twice the cost. The upkeep is pretty high, but yeah, it doesn't take up that much room. Now, I don't have a very high elevation, so or just a high windiness area here, so I don't think I'm making a ton of power. That makes exactly, oh, not even exactly 0. Should have probably built a solar thing. Oh, isn't that one of the glitches? Some of these don't kick in right away? There we go. Slight excess, and I think I'm still buying from outside the city too, so hopefully that's going to be okay. Everything's going well over here. Yeah, everything is lovely. Look at the pedestrian traffic. Oh my god! It's definitely doing that thing where they sort of clump up, they all go to the next place, this place fills up, so they go to the next one, and so on and so forth. I think they've got a shortage of workers, actually. Look at these people. Having a great vacation, heading home, came from the expo center. Really? Needs power. Oh, for crying out loud. Even have coal. I could just build a proper coal plant. Really, we need solar out of the way. The wind in that location, I mean, it was always intended to be temporary. So, where is a better location of stuff? You know what? This area right here, since we don't want to have things coming off this road, why don't we build a little power plant here? It's a little crowded, but it might not be the end of the world. We can build a nice little solar plant there. So between the solar and wind, we're going to have a pretty good time. People are going to come into the city and be like, this place is so environmentally friendly, I just want to spend all my money in slot machines now. It makes me happy. Oh right, we have the Nissan Leaf's charging stations. Sims begin driving around, 100% electric. Nissan Leaf cars, they're not... they don't pollute. Oh, this is a really awkward spot for that, so never mind. You know what I was saying about pollution? Let's build a coal plant. Oh. It might not ground pollute. F it, let's be lazy. Coal plant for now. We'll fix things later. Now we've got a huge amount of power. Much more than we need. We can probably depower the wind power for now. Wind is stupid here anyway. It's way too flat. In fact, if anything, I should just bulldoze all this and put up a solar plant here. Got enough room to work. Although I'm still thinking putting the airport here. So, you know what? I think it's going to be non-renewable power after all. Maybe we'll do the regional thing to get a big power plant. Ooh, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is an excellent game. Although, I still prefer the original theme park from Bullfrog. Bullfrog made the best games. Oh, right, the mayor's house. Let's put that down. In this lovely little residential neighborhood right over here. In one of these tight areas that we're never going to get proper upgrades anyway. Boom. Generate some happiness. Again, the density thing is full here. So let's go ahead and increase our tax base by upgrading everything to medium density. And again, I will bring up my chant of, wouldn't it be lovely? Oops, that's all the way to high, which is not what I intended, but I guess that's fine. Wouldn't it be lovely if there was a way to do this in bulk? Make it easy to track what's what. Of course there would be. Or even little signs when you're in upgrade mode, a little indicator above all the roads showing you what they currently are. Oh, I never got this, foolish me. You know, a 1, 2, or 3 or something above each road. And especially these little segments, because sometimes you get in a situation where there's like one like tiny area of road that's still dirt or something like that, and it's causing an extra sort of crummy intersection that's screwing up all your traffic. See, like that. That's a good example. We'll zoom in on that in a sec. Oh, no, I guess it fixed itself. Never mind. Maybe it was already screwed up and now I just unscrewed it up. I mean, you can sort of tell, mostly by, like, if there's sidewalks and stuff, what the density of some of these things are. I think we're mostly medium density and a couple of high density spots as well, which is manageable. So that upgrade that, our population should go up, our tax base should go up. Yeah, previous event was canceled, which means we lost a bunch of money. Let's run this again. We should have huge amounts of power right now. And we do. Just to make sure, I'll keep this on. What the hell? Especially since my buildings are upgraded, they might start to eat more and more power. Close now hiring, that is fine. Listen, Purple Men 101 really wants some nachos. Can someone get that for him? Man, I like nachos. There's a great XKCD comic, which is like, I don't know, the like delicious cycle of nachos. It's like, hey, I have some cheese. I should really get some nacho chips. Or I should really get some tortilla chips and make nachos. And then the next day is, hey, I have tortilla chips. I should really get some cheese and make some nachos. We desire streetcars. Listen, buddy, you're going to wait a long time for streetcars. Just call me Mayor Ford. No, please don't. That's a Canadian joke. Canadian political humor. That's going to go over really well. Everyone's going to understand that. The wait time is a little high. I don't want to overdo it on the buses, though. I'm going to wait until like people actually put up a little pop-up. Although they may not, because we're kind of pop-up-y full. I suppose that's possible. Oh! Clinics! Right. Well, we got to wait for money anyway. Upgrade! There we go. This is starting to fill up. Hopefully we'll get a decent amount of money. Listen, guys, we got a problem. You know what the problem is? I have to go to the bathroom. So we're going to need a break soon. Abandoned building for sale. Okay, well that's going to be fine. Is this road the right density? Yeah, it's medium density. We'll probably want more at some point, but for now it's okay. So all these guys are pretty peachy keen, lots of places to shop, density continues to increase. Again, unless I put some higher wealth parks in here. Did I explain it in the last video? I think I did. You know, unless I start putting in the double simoleon or triple simoleon type parks, the wealth level of these areas won't increase. I could put in some $1 sign simoleon parks in here just to help increase the happiness a little bit more, to give them somewhere to shop. Like this guy couldn't find anywhere to shop. There's actually a fair amount of commercial area nearby, but maybe not quite enough. Because these guys do sort of run out, and actually this is a pretty aggressive ratio right in this area. So there's something to be said about doing something like that. There's also something to be said about connecting this to the main avenue, and I think that will happen at some point, but I'm going to leave it disconnected for now. I think most of this bottleneck would not be alleviated by having a road connection here. I suppose, worst case scenario, this road connection just won't be used, so let's go ahead and put it down. Just kind of almost out of curiosity to see what'll happen. I don't expect a lot of traffic will go this way, but no, some does. And that's okay. It's getting blocked at the rail station, so this is never going to be a particularly efficient road. Actually, tons of people are going that way. Oh, they might be coming from the all the commercial areas down here. They might either be workers or shoppers. And with that in mind, let's go and make a little bit. Again, I'm not going to make it right on the avenue. I'm going to make it to the side of the avenue, just in case there's some demand there. And don't pay attention to the RCI bars. They're completely useless in this particular context. Do do do. Yeah, still some shopping concerns, and again, there's some there. This could probably be alleviated by putting down some parks. And oh, a lot of these trees are dying. Do I have that much air pollution? Really? Or is it ground pollution that kills trees? No, they're fine. They don't seem very dense. I can get trees from over here, right? Like, thicken that up. I like all these green areas. They were nice. Well, my trees don't sound like horns. They smell like, or they sound like birds. Excellent. We ran an event. Let's schedule a new one. Money is coming in very well. More rock concerts. I mean, we are like the happening place. We've got casinos. We've got rock concerts. We've got, well, pretty much just casinos and rock concerts. We apparently have not hit on that problem where everything turns into hotels. In fact, like, none of these are hotels, so that's okay. Like, some of these glitches that people report, sometimes they're not like actual glitches in the game. They could be something that legitimately happened because of something, or some really weird fluky thing. But, I mean, I don't know. As long as they keep patching the game, that's something. Should I put down these silly Nissan Leaf charging stations all over the place? Can't even remember where they found them. Oh, were they under... No. Oh, they were into power, weren't they? Because they're electric. It's not very big. What the hell? Let's try them out. We will, I don't want them right at the... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Put one here. 0 emissions. First Nissan Leaf registered trademark charging station is now available for local Nissan Leaf registered trademark drivers. Providing power for Nissan Leaf cars. There's a news vehicle that comes in to like report on it. Oh my god, and a guy working on the sign, and then everything disappears when I get too close. So there's cars here and people can hop in these things. It feels like it might be a little bit almost of a park and go. I don't know. What the hell, let's put them all over. If we're gonna use one, let's use them all. As far as I understand, they're like kind of overpowered. Which is exactly what you would want to do when you've got something sponsored. You're like, well, obviously we have to make it good so people use it, right? I don't even know like the optimal places to put them. Doesn't matter. Here, I'll put one on the other side of my sort of touristy area. There's that. Let's tuck one in right here. Like that, and then maybe one closer to the entrance of the city in case it does turn out that it's a bit like a park and go. Like that, and then speaking of park and goes, because I apparently forgot them earlier, or park and rides, because they're really good. Now, I think the terminal actually counts as one, but just for the hell of it, we'll put that down like that. Makes people really happy. And it does cut down on traffic a lot. I don't know if we need one here. It also acts as a stop, so you can actually get rid of stops. Get rid of that one. I guess there's a bunch of people waiting, but screw it. We'll put one near the train station. And then a couple of some of the residential areas. Alright, we'll call that good enough. And you can see here, you can see what, like my little construct here, some people are going over here to use these services. Now some people might use it to get rid of congestion. And that's not necessarily, well, it is not great. Oh, these people are using it as a big freaking, like, let's turn around. Which is bad. But ideally, most of this is just the buses. And the thing is, when you've got more cities in the region that have buses and mass transit, you can get a lot of bottlenecks trying to get in and out of these terminals and stuff. So, it pays off to do that. It's really helped my cities a lot when I've done that. Criminals in my town? That's more likely than you think. How much money are we doing? Let's leave it run on fast mode for a little while. Apparently we've got sewage problems, because that's a thing now. Alright, yeah, that capacity is being punched pretty hard. Okay, we're pretty good now. How are we doing on actual water? Really good. Okay. Keep it going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another cut in the video here because, as I mentioned, I have to take a bio break. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.